Welcome everyone to Berkeley and California Memorial Stadium, where they've been filing in since early this morning, ready to support their sturdy Golden Bears. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the ACC, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Golden Bears will boot it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense takes the field for the first time today. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw him the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will see double coverage. They will know where he's at on every single snap, Jesse, or else you will get beat quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's one of the few receivers in the country, guys, where if it's man coverage, he's open, zone coverage, he's open. If he's double covered, he's open. Throw that guy the ball.
The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Floating away. Throws into the middle of the field. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the extra point makes it 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. They're just about ready to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So California's offense will go to work for the first time. Both of these defenses, David, anchored by star middle backers.
I mean, they're just stars right in the middle of the defense. You'll see them go sideline to sideline, and they will make plays all over the field.
Yeah, these guys are the heart and souls of their defense. They're the leaders. Everybody looks up to them. They're constantly making plays.
He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. And the Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Pocket starts to collapse.
And how about this defense? Your offense goes right down the field, scores on the first drive, and now you come out, get a big sack on 3rd down, and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up. Mission accomplished.
Looking for a block. It's McDowell. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And man, David, you couldn't ask for any better starting field position than this. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Carolina 15, Cal 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. A 1st down for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Got his man quickly. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
They go to the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Golden Bears line up to punt it away. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Running it back, it's McDowell. Slips through the line. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Now he's going to break the pocket. A strike downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Cal 0.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Line gets set, first down. Hand off from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Got it set up on the outside. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll run the option. The pitch. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
On the move, it's McDowell. He's got great speed. You're not getting him on the ground. Still on his feet. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off, and by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Using the quick game. Still running at the 40. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires into traffic, picked off. Taking it the other way. The 10. Touchdown, South Carolina. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. What a play by this defense with a pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense. Palmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but
Worry.
this is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable, make him feel that pressure, keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Giving him his pads. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got enough space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Feeling some heat. And a sack all the way back at the 5. They've got it at the 20 on 2nd and 5. Using his legs, it's Ott. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Ball in the air, intercepted. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Open space at the 25. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll keep it himself. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Here on 2nd and short. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Stands in and takes the hit. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Running it back, it's McDowell. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense is... He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. He's going to take off. At the 40, there he goes. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He's going to run it. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina! My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Steps away. It's complete on the right side. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass, it's Mendoza.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now, the 7th sack of the game.
Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Looking for a block. It's McDowell. Touchdown, Gamecocks. How about the special teams coming up with a huge play? Ready to try the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. To the ground with the back. Across the 25, he's got room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Gamecocks! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Back to throw, it's Sellers. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
And the timing just a hair off.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Pressure coming. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on 1st down, sack on 2nd down, and now on 3rd down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
Movement here from the tight end. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Bringing it back, it's McDowell. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the 1st half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Let's see what he can do with the return. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Getting some heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Grabbed behind the line, it's Ott. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. The give from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
And the Gamecocks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Golden Bears send out the punt unit. He'll bring it back. It's McDowell. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He'll try to do it himself. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Sellers. Buying some time. Trying to escape and get it himself. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Going for 6. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Here comes the offense on first down. He wants to throw. Steps to his left, out of the pocket.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
They're setting up the screen. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the route is on. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Hunter. At the 35, he's loose. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Hunter. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. And the Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. On the return, it's McDowell. He gets a block. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. The kickoff team is out there, and their #1 job is to make sure one special team's touchdown isn't answered with another one. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this.
And that ball is live in the backfield. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the stomping has commenced. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
And the ball's free in the end zone. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And not much else could go wrong. A defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. They're out there to kick it off. The return team must rivet that ball to their rib cage. Can't afford another turnover. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And down he goes back at the 3.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
He'll bring it back. It's McDowell. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. To throw, it's Sellers. He throws one to the left. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. This offense has a 2nd down play. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the punishment has been extended.
Number 16 in the end zone.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. The snap sets up the throw. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
This one away.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Looking for room. It's Ott. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Oh, he would have loved to tack on the big return, but they've got it in the red zone at the 16. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Flushed out of the pocket. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the beatdown has ensued. If these guys wanted to make a statement, statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop him. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
To the air. It's Mendoza. Swings it out to his running back. And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
The pass on 3rd down was complete. All picks up 1. Coming up, 4th down.
The Golden Bears will punt this one away.
On to punt it away.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He'll pull it down and run. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Gets it out fast. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. On first down from the 13-yard line. Still looking on the move. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the pummeling has started.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life.
And it's a pick in the end zone. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Number 17.
That is the easiest pick you will ever have in your life. You talk about a pick six, all he returned it made people miss. Nope. Nice play in the end zone to catch the football, get the pick, put 6 points on the board for this defense.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. Here he comes with the return. And the returner will be knocked down. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
You got to give this defense tons of credit. They came in here with an outstanding game plan. They were able to execute. They have not allowed a point, and still in the fourth quarter, they are bringing it, and they get another sack.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's trouble. Ball's out in the end zone. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Yeah, that seems about right. Defensive touchdown. Absolute catastrophe for this offense. The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit. The ball pops out. More guys swarming to the football. Great effort. Scoop that thing up. Now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player, offensive player. Give me that 6.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here, though.
That's a good run to give them some breathing room. Pick up of 3 out to the 5. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day, man. This offense, they're going to have to find some answers over the next couple of weeks, especially the next week at practice, of who they are, what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
They get him out of bounds at the 46, and he sets him up with terrific field position on that return. Offense getting set for 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man, it's Sanders. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down.
He's looking to throw. Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Now improvising. He'll get rid of it. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Buying some time as he moves left. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the route is on.
South Carolina. Number 16 with the carry.
Looking for the 2-point try. They want to throw it. Moves around to clear up the vision. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. He's looking to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
And the Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Makes a move. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina. Why not double the try total and go for 2? Wants to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
Coming out with it, it's Williams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad...
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. Looking for a man, it's Mendoza. They're bringing, it's another safety. Can you believe this? 2nd of the game.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. 1st down here for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Uncorks one to the middle. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Coming after it. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got him downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. First and 10. He's going to pass. Looking for space to the left. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. And the Gamecocks have it with a first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Fires downfield. It's complete. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the stomping has commenced. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush it.
For the third time in this game, it's going to be a safety. They've got a touchdown worth of safeties. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety.
The return is brought down at the 48. And the South Carolina offense will take over.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. The best way this offense can say thanks for that 2 spot is by following it up with a score of their own, David.
Really fun when your defense does that, when they get you back.
And it's caught inside the 25. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the punishment has been extended.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because
they're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2. So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down for this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Turning and firing back to the right, that's risky. And he pulls it in at the 15. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. You want to talk about big-time throws. This dude has a missile launcher attached to his shoulder.
And he fired that missile in the perfect area. But how about the receiver? You got to go up and make a play, too. Catch the ball with everybody around you. You know where the ball's going, and he's still able to come down with it. What a play.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for blockers. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find... And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make...
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
South Carolina, number 16.
They'll line up to go for two. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Keeps looking downfield. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. On second down, he'll fire. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
One more play to pad the stats. Wants to throw on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Now he's looking into the middle. And it's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal forward pass.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.